industry which gives us the problems. What problems needs to be resolved. Second, we have the academics who will actually do the research and design the framework. And the third, most of you were sitting there, the students. They are the most important stakeholders. Now, how do we keep in mind all the three? We need to have, or we are already there in many colleges, we need to identify the students. So the industry gives us, we need AI now. The CS seats are filled up. Because the market demand is that. The demand is not there for anything else probably. When you go to an MBA, we would need students, financial analysts going by a lot. A lot of those KPOs look for financial analysts. But how many of us are equipped to give them the skill sets they want? So we as an industry will give you what we need. The academics will have to partner us. Academic frameworks cannot be changed as frequently as the industry changes. There we follow a much more rigid framework which is dependent on many other stakes. So my stake here which I want to tell all of us, all of you is, if industry can come up with requirements and ready to mentor people, the navigation has to be well defined. The framework of navigation has to be defined. Nobody wants to hire freshers. So where will the freshers go? So our industry deployable. We need to question ourselves, we need to ask ourselves and catch up. For example, if you go to Pune, you go to Manesar, or you go to even Daman and Diu, all the manufacturing hubs, you will find a lot of ODIs there. All ITI and diplomas, close to 40 to 60%, 40% of the workforce there are ODIs. You go to Bangalore, you go to Hyderabad, a lot of the semi-skilled, skilled labor workforce are from Odisha. Now, if we see Odisha as this, then probably we need to be more, so we would be a supplier of skilled manpower, like India to the US. So Odisha has to be the skilled manpower supplier to the country. So that's where my take is, and that's where I would love to hear from everybody else. How do we take this? Because this is sustainability, talks about it. So unless and until we are sustainable in our processes and demographic, which is geographic. So that's all from my side. So thank you all.
Next we'll request Mr. Suresh. Sir. And sir, we have got 10 minutes in our hands, so no need to rush. Enough time, 600 seconds.
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank you, sir. Distinguished guests here on the dais, and off the dais, our respected Sri BC sir, Sri Professor Rath, other distinguished panelists who are here in the morning and study also. And it's a really very good honor for me to be here, and my first exposure in this academic area in a forum like this. Ours is a new area. Our activity starts when your production is already in the line. Everything, service, everything is in the line. Then our role starts that for an industry, three things are required. One is hardware, software, and humanware. It is the humanware who can change himself, the human being, and change the other two, that is hardware and software. So who needs this upgradation, changing, learning? That is this human being. So human being is most important part of it. And second most important part is, that is, while being in the industry or any working situation, maybe the institution, again a cycle comprising of participation, recognition, and motivation. Again, this tandem, it works best. That is, we as an institution or an organization, platform through which people can be participative. If that is so, then they may be allowed to pick up a work, आप उनको infuse करिए, new concepts उनको बताइए, tools and techniques बताइए, which they can use it for their own problem solving in their own work area are available. And then if they do well, they have done a project, allow them to present and recognize them. If they are getting recognized, then they get motivated. If they get motivated, they again participate. So that is why this participation, recognition, and motivation cycle continues. This is very important. Now, our role is how to make them see it and what kind of this input I should give them, mental strength. That is, how I can help them to take out the hidden creativity, hidden talent, which they have acquired over the period by way of experience, skill, or educations. And their role, our role comes, various quality concepts are there, like we have taken them all from the Japan, quality circles, group activity, team working. Then this Kaizen, Six Sigma, a statistical process control, workplace management, that is known as Japanese name, 5S. This you can do it in the house, in the office, on the way also, while traveling or in the road, everywhere. No bar. Then error proofing, SMED, FMEA, and that is WCM today. We talk a lot about it, world-class manufacturing. TPM, there are various concepts which employees can use at every level, The starting point, quality circles, where you infuse this concept in the lower level employees who can learn and practice it in their own work area. It gives them an opportunity to be a partner in the decision making. That is very important. If they become a partner in the decision making, and if you allow them, then what happens? The smaller research engineers, executives who are bogged down with, can be taken care of at their level. Now you concentrate on the other policy matters, other planning activities, and other higher level problems. That is this. And this way, I have seen in action while being in, say, Rourkela steel plant here, because all kinds of improvement initiatives was with me. A very negative person's group of employees became very much positive, became the asset. Their outlook changed totally. So, and this is not limited to the industry only, it can go to the survey. I told you, it can go to the self-applied, this workplace management 5S principle, and QCs in my house with my children, grandchildren. And I find I have become successful in that. So, this is not limited to any particular area, can be taken anywhere. Now, and our residents, our staff, they will learn these concepts and how they can use it. For example, one technique is brainstorming, vichar manthan, how systematically it can be done. Another one is your cause and effect diagram, how you can find out the why analysis, why this failed, why bring out your own creativity to the fore. And please remember, arithmetically 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, but when you work in a team, 1 plus 1 is 11. When one does not meet the other one, then this is kootaniti. One is not allowed to meet, one is against the other one, then this is rajaniti, sir. So we have to concentrate, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, then this is love and affection. And 1 plus 1 is 0, then this is adhyatma, your soul aligning with the God. But here, as human being, on the shop floor, on the work floor, we are concerned with 1 plus 1 is equal to 11. Synergize your activities. very important. One very important act of leadership, effective leadership. So here we can energize our student community, teachers, sorry sir. This intervention 24 in Gwalior